Okay, let's deal with the fact that some people, one person in particular, uploaded a video where you want to show that a C trumpet is the same as a B flat trumpet. Let's take this thing to the extreme. Let's play a note. And let's play the same note in an instrument but different, one octave different. You can hear a huge difference. Okay, so playing the same note on an instrument that is much bigger makes a difference. According to this, we would think that the difference in sound is due to the fact that the length of the instrument is different. And when I play the same note, because I play several instruments, I play the same notes on two instruments because they overlap. They always sound different. Okay. Obviously, the more the instrument get similar, I mean less distance in the basic pitch, the less you find this noticeable. And when the difference is just one tone, the difference is minimal. But that doesn't mean there's no difference. Okay. So if the C trumpet sounds like the B flat trumpet, and the B flat trumpet would sound like A flat trumpet, and the A flat trumpet would sound like a G flat trumpet. A G flat trumpet would sound like a E trumpet. E trumpet would sound like a D trumpet, and assuming there is a D trumpet, and the tree trumpet sounds like a bass trumpet. Is it true? No, it's not fucking true. This is the litmus test of the fact that a C trumpet wouldn't sound like a B flat trumpet. But the fact that they exist, it can be due not only on the not only to the real tone difference, but to the fact that maybe some things are easy to be played on a C trumpet rather than on a B flat trumpet. Let's take into account that in the past, at the beginning, there were no valves, and then maybe the agility and the ability of trumpet players 200 years ago, even 100 years ago, because that's when they started using more or less pistons, was not like now. Okay. Second thing, obviously I cannot tell the difference between two wines because I don't drink wine, but an expert would tell the difference. So I play both instruments. I don't have the same brand, the same thing like this one who wanted to demonstrate what cannot be demonstrated because it's wrong. But as a player, yes, this one tone that is 1/6 of difference, okay, let's say there are 12 tones between one octave and another octave, this 1/6 difference can be spotted. Second thing, some notes you get one note higher and one note less down, so you can easily have one, whatever your range is, one tone higher, and that can make a difference. But if they were the same, also the response for the player, how come I found the C trumpet much more difficult to be played than a B flat trumpet? Okay, that's also a reason why B flat trumpets, for some reason, are much easier. Okay, generally speaking, that can have had an impact on the fact that B flat trumpets took over. Okay, so that's my hard evidence that this video posted, and maybe I will upload a link here of this video, is utter bullshit. If we, for centuries, for yeah, more 100, 150, yeah, 150 years more or less, composers chose B flat or C flat, or B flat or C trumpet. If they're still built and people still play both, and nowadays I don't think the difference is so technical. Oh, this note I can get easier on a B flat on a C trumpet. It means there is a difference. To well-tuned ears, this difference is evident. But if you just play 10 seconds and you try, because you can have a different embouchure, you can try to mimic, you know, I can play I try to have a softer sound. If I try to have a softer sound, because it's also due to our playing the sound, not only the instrument, and I try to have a brighter sound, and I change the mouthpiece. I use, for example, a C. There are not bit a mouthpiece like for a cornet. This person hasn't done that. I don't know about the mouthpiece. He didn't speak about the mouthpiece. Maybe it was the same mouthpiece, but with two different mouthpieces, I can have a brighter sound on a C B flat trumpet and a more darker sound on a C trumpet. The same goes for the cornet and the trumpet. It's not such a evidence that you immediately tell, okay? But there is a difference, okay? So all this, people want to come up with a very controversial things just to have views and things. He said, be nice in the comments, but when I said, I expressed my opinion, said, yeah, because you didn't pass the test, you couldn't tell the difference. If I can't tell the difference for 10 seconds, somebody can imitate the voice of another person for 10 seconds, you cannot tell the difference. But if they speak longer, it becomes more and more evident, okay? So I get sometimes 10 seconds is not enough because the difference is not big. As I showed before with that line of reasoning, that there's always a difference. Otherwise, you would have the C trumpet sound like a bass trumpet, because everything in the middle is, there is no difference. No difference. It is a little bit of difference, and that grows up up to there is a huge difference, okay? I have tin whistles, and every tin whistle, even if the difference, the CT whistle is different from the D tin whistle. Can I play with different fingering the same tune is so evident? Maybe not, but there is a difference, okay? So I state my case and enough with bullshit.